Hey, Brixis from Explosive Sports Performance, EXSP.biz.
It's your man Joe Cleese from PASwag.com.
This is the program, Recruiting Spotlight. The guy we're talking about today, he's known, definitely has made a name for himself after last year, sharing time on the field. Phenomenal kid, can read, can throw. He's the whole package. He's the whole package that you're looking for when it comes to a drop back quarterback.
There's really no weakness right now. We touched upon it before with him losing Adam Brenneman in the preseason. You would kind of think his numbers wouldn't be as eye-popping as they are right now. I mean, he has close to 1,000 yards passing.
In 3 games.
In 3 games, with 7 touchdowns coming. In the one game, he has 14 total touchdowns.
Yeah, I think the amazing thing about the 7 touchdowns is he did that like 2.5 quarters.
Yeah.
He sat out the whole fourth quarter, and I think part of the last half of the third. So who knows what would happen if he would have stayed in.
And one of the great things about this kid, he's humble, and he's a hard worker. And what I love about him, he's not scared to compete. He's gone to various. He went to various camps and combines.
Yeah,
he
always
played on the 7-on-7 team. And pretty much the scouts have loved everything you've seen. He loved everything he saw in the offseason from Andrew.
Yeah, I mean, I was very fortunate. I had the opportunity to work with Andrew this offseason, and one of my main focus was to get his footwork down. Definitely get him much quicker with his feet, because I know working with him as a sophomore, that was one of the areas that he definitely struggled with, getting his footwork where he needed to be. And he put the time in, he dedicated himself to make himself better. He knew where his weakness was, and that's what he really focused on to make himself better. I mean, you get a lot of these athletes that know they're fast, and they continue to work on their speed stuff. Well, we got to work on your strength, or vice versa. They're big, strong guys, but they're slow as molasses. So they continue to bench press 500 pounds, but they haven't got any faster. So this kid looked at what the weakness was, identified it, said this is what we need to work on when we talk, and he dedicated himself. I mean, this guy worked his rear end off working on that mechanics, and it's paying off for him right now. I mean, like you said, 7 touchdowns in a game, and his completion percentage is outrageous. 60 some, maybe 70%, somewhere in that range.
Very close to that.
And he lost his top 2 receivers. That's the sick part. So he definitely knows where he can put the ball to make his receivers, look good.
Yep. Opposing defenses can't key on just one receiver now, where it might have been Brenneman or the receiver he ended up losing. Now he spread it to everybody, so that makes him doubly dangerous from back there. So this is definitely going to be a breakout year for him. He has several BCS schools looking at him, including Penn State.
Oh, they're all over.
I think Notre Dame is looking at him as well. So that list is definitely going to continue to grow, basically as the season goes on. So
I think, and this kid's only a junior. I mean, that's the crazy part about it. He's only a junior.
Right.
He continues to progress. He continues to work. Rest of the year, off season, everything continues to improve where he needs to improve. I would like to see him put on a little bit more size. I mean, just my opinion. He's not thin by any stretch, but continue to always work on that footwork. Definitely has to have those quick feet, because at the college level, you better be able to get away. If he continues to improve, this kid's definitely going to be dynamite. Might be one of the best quarterbacks to come out of this area in a long, long time. And a legit quarterback.
Yeah, and that's what Coach Ken Taffield is known for.
You're right.
Development quarterback. So, and you said size-wise, he has the perfect frame. So
6'2", 6'3".
Yeah, the scouts love that. So once he fills out even more, the sky's the limit for him, definitely.
And the nice thing, like you touched on, he's a humble kid. How many kids can you say who did all this stuff so far in their young career and are still down to earth?
Right.
Always very polite. I mean, every time I was done working with him, thank you. You know what I mean? I put him through, he'd be leaving here and it looked like he'd have to drag himself to the car, and he's telling me thank you. You know what I mean? So he really, definitely, I could go on forever about this kid, and just because of how humble he is and stuff, but he's definitely a great all-around athlete and a great kid. You can see why most people thought Cedar Cliff was going to be down. I understand it's only 3 games, but you can see why they're 3-0 right now.
No doubt. There's definitely an air show going on over at Cedar Cliff, so of course, there's that. Andrew Ford is definitely a kid to watch out for.
Yeah, he's
continue to check on his progress.
Yeah, I'd love to see what happens at the end of the year.
I think he'll put up at least 3,000 passing yards.
Yeah,
that's
I think he definitely can. It just depends on if there's other guys around him who stay healthy.
Indeed. So that's another person. Keep your eyes on Andrew Ford from Cedar Cliff. Thanks for checking out another episode of the program, the Recruiting Spotlight Edition. Make sure you check us out for more episodes on paswag.com or exsp.biz, and just keep you updated on some of the best recruits in Pennsylvania. Once again, it's your man Joe Cleasy from paswag.com.
And Dave Brixis from exsp.biz.
And once again, this has been the program, Recruiting Spotlight. Make sure to check us out.